What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 239 of StreamWorld. Yeah, this stream's a bit early because I actually got up early because I've got to go to work in approximately like an hour or so. Well, I've got to be there in the next 2 hours or so setting off an hour early. But anyways, yeah, today we are going to be building, well, this. Thought it was crack. So yeah, we need to gather some cobblestone along with gathering up some wool. Because the reason why this is called the Star Tower is because it's going to have a star on the front. And as you can see, we've got all these sheep here. Believe it or not, I'm the only person on the server right now that actually has like green and lime sheep. No one else actually has it, because I'm the only man at the minute who actually has cacti. And basically with the cacti I can make green dye, and then combining that with bone meal or white dye I can make lime dye. So I'm the only one. But if I find out that anyone else has whatever you call it, has like a cactus growing near their base, I will be asking them where they got it from and they will have to show me. Otherwise I won't believe them and I'll just accuse them of stealing. Because I'm being very strict now because, well, just want to, yeah. I'm not being an asshole, I'm just being strict. Also, the reason why I'm not wearing my glasses is because, well, my eyes are actually doing alright. They haven't been like hurting after long hours anymore. But I will still be using them because otherwise I might actually go blind. My eyes might completely dry up and cause me to lose my vision. So, yeah, just playing it safe. And plus, I won't be on my computer for long. That's the reason why I'm not wearing them. I'm only going to be on there for like the next hour, rather than being on there for like 12 hours straight. Right, let's go grab some cobblestone. I know I've got a cobblestone generator, but we've got an entire, got a massive cave to dig all the stone out from. So I'm going to do that for now. As you can see, I've covered the cave up completely, only because we're going to be building stuff on here, which will be cool. And also, yeah, look at all this. Pretty cool, eh? Yeah. Yeah, so the reason why I'm building the tower out of cobblestone and not something more durable like obsidian is because, first of all, obsidian would take way too long. Secondly, oh, thanks, some copper, really useful. And, well, cobblestone's just really easy to get. You just have to mine down like a couple of blocks and there you go, you found stone. It's the most common block in the game. Something that really confuses me is that why isn't the Minecraft logo, why isn't it the stone block rather than the grass block? Because I know sometimes you spawn into a world and the first thing you see is a grass block. I know, I understand that, and it's also iconic, but still, there's more stone in a world than there is grass. Because you do realise stone expands down all the way to Y0. And it always has done. Except, well, not really. Y1. Y1. For the old days, because bedrock was along the bottom. Yep. All this, that's not enough. We need more. Only because this tower is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. It doesn't look huge, but I promise you it will be. Because I'm going to decorate the whole inside, and I'm going to rebuild it in my stream mode later on. Here we are. Fix the staircase going back up. That's very good. What is this? It's got a support pill. How on earth did I miss all this copper when I was going for it the other day? I'm really confused. Why does the camera do that? It's supposed to be smooth when zooming out. But shaky. I say we try and grab as much of this as we can, and then we'll head up back to the surface. Hopefully trying not to break my pickaxe. And yeah, from that point onwards, we'll just, we'll just start building, and then yeah, I'm aware that there is cobblestone in the village chests. The one that I placed at the plaza, because if you didn't know, I've destroyed the entire village. Well, not me, but Bailey did. But it was my suggestion, because I said that I wanted to destroy the village and then recreate a brand new one, which is personalised to all of us. But at the minute, only me and Bailey have actually opted in to actually starting it. No one else has actually built like a village house. It's just me and Bailey. Me and Bailey have both built 2. However, Bailey did change one of mine, which really pissed me off. Not sure if I showed you that in the stream, but yeah, he changed one of my builds and it really pissed me off. But at the same time, I did say, I think in the previous stream, which I believe that was when I discovered it, I did say I'm going to leave a sign in the house that Bailey can read, and the sign will say, if anyone changes this, if Bailey changes the house design, then his house will be, then he will grant permission to have his house destroyed. And then by that logic, if he touches the house and then it's all different next time I log on, I'm just going straight to his house and destroying it right off the bat. I'm not holding back. Yeah. So as you can see, it is night time, and there are some beds over here. So I'll. Okay, one villager's actually sleeping in the bed, which is really, really convenient because we need more. We need more of this. We need more of you. Also, you're supposed to be sleeping in that house. What happened? It's climbing on the hedges. So as you can see, what was once a village is now not a village. And also, yeah, so here are the resources we've got. We've run out of logs, oak logs and planks. That's because we literally used all of them up, as you can see, in the houses. And, well, yep, I made a few amendments to what was once my house that I built and changed. And I've broke out some... broke out these. I just need to go grab the windows from my house, and after that we're good. But also, see, this tree was always here, like when the village was around, and of course this is pointing to north, because the plaza, the central area, is going to be a compass facing north, east, south and west. That's the plan. And yeah, once that plan works, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy. So basically, I want this realm to last at least like a year. The only reason why I'm saying a year is because basically I just like this place. I hated it, now I love it. Because I realised who was in the wrong the whole time, and yes, it was Bailey, but still, he knows what he's done wrong, and he's changed that. And I was wrong as well, and then I changed it. So basically, we're both, well, we're both fine. We're both still friends, still talking. I mean, I literally said earlier that both me and Bailey opted in for creating a brand new village. And we was on call for like an hour. No, 2 hours. We was on call for 2 hours just talking about the village and what we needed to change. And to the guy I hated, that's crazy. The fact that I spent 2 hours on call to someone who I hate. Not being an absolute dick or anything, just talking to him. But then by that logic, I don't really hate him if I've been on call for that long to him. And yeah, it's true. I don't actually hate him right now. However, if things do change and he decides to switch up on me, then all I'm going to say is I'm going to take things to another level. I mean, I will go as far as to literally deleting the realm altogether. Because I know a way how to do it. And I did it once, and I wouldn't mind doing it again. However, there's an issue because I did this like 3 years ago. And, well, I'm not sure if it works still or not. But if it does, this realm is going to shit if Bailey switches up on me. But at the minute, from what we're from my point of view, he ain't changing. He's good. But seriously, when I destroyed the server, the realm even, a few years ago, well, someone's realm, it was probably the funniest thing I've ever done. But at the same time, there's this guy who called the police on me, but I never got caught. But the thing is, the police didn't actually take his side. They took my side. Because what I said was the reason why I did it was because they were non-stop bullying me and all that kind of stuff. Because that was actually the reason why I did it. I got bullied to the point where I literally destroyed it. Still to this day, the police still haven't had a chat with me about destroying something of someone else's belongings. But still, don't matter. I mean, that was how many years ago? I was a little brat back then. Like, genuinely. I wouldn't even call myself a troublemaker, I'd just call myself the devil in disguise. No Elvis Presley reference there. Just first thing that came to my mind. But genuinely, yeah, I genuinely was the devil in disguise back then. I was just pure evil, like when it came to Minecraft servers and stuff. yeah, I kind of want to try and get some pitcher pods and sniffer seeds soon, only because I want to try and be the first person to actually get them. And if I'm not the first person to get them, then I'm robbing them. I'm taking them. Because they will be mine. Yeah, what I mean by I was the devil in disguise back then was that I made any... Oh, my tree grew. My mangrove tree. Huh. Yeah, you're probably confused, like, Josh, how did you get a mangrove tree? Did you find a mangrove swamp? No, I actually found a wandering trader. That's how I got it. I traded 5 emeralds for it, and it was definitely worth it. 100%. Oh yeah, I had a really cool dream last night. The dream was that I was selected to be part of the cast for The Office. But the character I played wasn't any of the characters you've ever heard of. It was a completely made up character who actually joined in alongside the 2 guys that got hired in season 9. I think one of their names was Peter and, as I call him, Dwight Jr. Just like everyone else does. But my character was casted alongside them 2. And his name was Neil. No, it wasn't Neil. That was the nickname that Andy Bernard gave me, because on the first day of the job, I slipped and ended up looking like I was kneeling down, and made everyone laugh. But basically, the character he was basically this guy who was forced to work at the office by his mum because he was jobless. And so basically he's always angry. And there was one episode in season 9 where everyone yells at Dwight, telling him to stop. And the scene that I did was basically everyone's yelling and my character gets annoyed. So he yells to all of them, full on yells like how Stanley would, and he goes, "Dwight, cut it out, man." But the thing is with the character was that because the thing is, I can do an American accent, so, and not a poor one, a really good one too. So yeah, so he had this more of like African American style sounding voice, like if you used to listen to Ice Cube or something like that, kind of like that kind of voice. And basically in one episode, Daryl would explain that he sees me like a son because he sounds like a son to me. He just starts rambling on about how my character's like a son to him. But to be fair, the only character that's what is that? The only character who my character wouldn't be angry to all the time would be Jim, Daryl, and Stanley. And basically, the backstory behind the character would be that he was adopted by a gang family, and that his adopted dad was part of the Bloods. If you know what those guys are, you've heard of the Bloods and the Crips, right? You know, the which side would you be on? And it's got those two guys staring at each other with balaclavas and bandanas, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you've seen the image before. It's like pick your side, maybe something like that. But yeah. So basically, he explains to Daryl that he was raised by the African Americans of America, in which Daryl was very surprised to hear. But he does explain to him that he doesn't care who he's raised by. All he cares about is that he's like a son to him. But at no point did he show any like sign of like affection to anyone. So basically, he was just cold-hearted the whole time. Like even to the point where Meredith started flirting with him, and he just straight up roasted her to the point where she literally like slapped him. But the thing is with the character is that he's very aggressive, a little bit like Dwight. Like all I remember was there was like a scene where Andy says, "I don't really like this guy. I don't really like Neil. He's a mixture between Dwight and Jim. He's got the intelligence. He's got the intelligence of Jim, but he has the aggressiveness of Dwight." And so, after that scene, Jim and Dwight both approach Neil, and they ask him what his real name is because they don't know, and they also ask him why he's trying to be a copy of them. But Neil's confused and says, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'm myself. I don't work with nobody." And then Dwight goes, "Ha! See? He's trying to be me." And then Jim says, "You're not mocking us, are you?" And then he goes, "Psh, mocking you? I don't think so." Like with that African American style accent. And then Dwight gets all angry and says, "All right, I see how it is." And then he basically tries to grab him, in which he does, and so, but then he swings his elbow towards Dwight's head, which then hurts him, and he says, "Knock it off, man," like with that accent again. But seriously, it was an amazing dream. Like I just remember sitting there, like sitting here in my chair in the dream, watching it. It was amazing. Probably a good concept for the Office, but still, I just think that there were some things in the dream which didn't really make sense. Whoa, the fuck? Oh, would you look at that? Two of my favourite subscribers are actually in my chat right now at the same time. Wow. God's sake. Random holes, man. Who made it? We've got Incredible and AO Squid Games. yeah, how you two doing anyways? Because I'm doing alright. I'm just talking about a dream I had last night, which basically, god damn it, it's basically a really cool dream. Probably the best dream I've had in years. I mean, before that I had a dream that I literally took over the world and then turned everyone into these like superhumans. You're good too. Good to hear. It's good to hear that everyone's in a good mood because, well, I mean, to be fair, right, I just realised I've only got 45 minutes, so I better wrap things up, get them all done as quickly as I can. It's good to know when everyone's in a good mood because otherwise it just gets a bit weird when nobody's. Right, so I just realised I've got a few things to do. First thing is that I need to actually place some dirt underneath these walls. I just realised, as you can see there. So I'll do that in a minute. Right, here we are. This may look a bit weird from underneath, but I can't really care less. I just realised something. I remember when I had an argument with the owner of this realm. It was the funniest thing in the world. He was making really good points, but like he just kept stuttering every sentence, which was quite funny. Like, I'm not trying to say that him stuttering is like it's funny to me. I'm just trying to say that just when someone stutters, you just know they're nervous. So yeah. Oh no, I just realised. I'm gonna have to break a chain. Right, that's one. Oh man, that sucks. Oh yeah, continuing on with the dream. So there was a scene where basically he gets the confidence to ask out oh, what's her name now? I'm trying to think, what's her name? Aaron, that's it. But unfortunately she rejects him and he gets emotional. Instead of him being angry, however, he gets upset, but he does get angry afterwards. And basically, he just sits down for a while, looks at the vending machine, and he grabs a snack out of the vending machine. But then he remembers what happened a few seconds ago, and he just straight up punches the vending machine, breaking the glass, and then just walks out, just almost like almost like a mafia boss. Just walks out, just knowing that he's done something bad and he's gonna get in trouble for it, but he just walks off. He just walks off like an absolute thug. And that's where the black genetics kind of fall in, because what I remember was that there was a 10th season in the dream that I had yesterday, and in the 10th season, after the wedding of Dwight and Angela, that they have another child who I can't actually remember. I think the name of the baby was Dwight. It had a Dwight Jr. and it was Angela's suggestion, as Dwight wanted to call the baby Mose, but instead they decided on Dwight Jr. But afterwards, Neil, he reveals his name, and he said that Neil was actually the nickname that Andy gave him, and that his real name was actually Tyler, or as his family called him, Tyrone. And basically, he thought that everyone would laugh at him, saying like, Tyrone, psh, that doesn't suit a white person. But instead, everyone was like, damn, that's a cool name. That's a really cool name. I wish I was called Tyrone. But instead, after Andy heard what his real name was, he says, I don't want to call you Neil anymore, I want to call you Tyson. And basically his eyes lit up and he said, really? That's an even better name. And he said, yeah, I'll call you Tyson. But this was in the 9th season, before he gets fired. But what happens in the 10th season is that Michael returns back to the office with a child, and he explains that things went well for me and the kid, but then Jim says, but what about Holly? And he says, oh, yeah, things didn't go well with her. But then Jim looks shocked and he says, wait, what do you mean? And then he explains that Holly died in a tragic accident, and he starts breaking down because of it. And everyone's there for him. But then Dwight comes in and says, psh, don't worry about her. You said you said your dream was to become a father, and would you look at that? You've got a child right in front of you. And he says, yeah, I wanted a child, but I also wanted a wife that I could get old with. And then Dwight looks a bit sad, and Jim looks at Pam and then looks at the camera with the iconic, just that kind of face. And then it cuts, and then it cuts to Toby in the talking heads like thing, where he's sitting in the conference room just talking, like sitting against the wall, and he says, honestly, after I heard what happened to Michael while he was in Florida, no, it was in Florida, was it? No, Michael went somewhere else with Holly to see her family. So basically said, when I heard about what happened to Holly, I almost broke down crying myself. She was the only HR representative who actually knew how to do their job. But geez, I felt really bad for Michael. And then what happens is Toby has a chat with Michael, but you can't actually hear what they're saying. And then Michael just grabs Toby and just hugs him. And then it cuts to Michael and he says, "You want to know what Toby told me? If I told you, I'd have to kill you." And then he just laughs it off and says, "Nah, I'm kidding. He just explained that he'll always be there for me, no matter how much I hate him." The thing is, in the dream, the office was kind of twisted a little bit because of the one character in the 10th season. Because instead of everyone parting ways and Jim going to the sports business and everyone else leaving, they all stayed, and Jim actually took the job as a part-time thing, and he took office as full-time. But at the end of the 10th season, basically, we find out that Michael passed away from old age, and well, everyone does look significantly older. Like Jenna Fisher, or Pam Beasley, even. She's the one who's changed the most, and also everyone else looks slightly different. But what we find out is that Michael didn't actually pass away from natural causes. He actually had a disease which killed him off. So at the end of the 10th season, there's a full-fledged out funeral for Michael, in which Dwight doesn't actually attend. But when we see what Dwight was actually doing, we actually find out that he was sitting in the office chair and he was just crying. It was really cool. I wish that The Office actually took on board the idea of what I just talked about, because seriously, it was amazing. Like, it was like a throwback to the earlier seasons. Because Michael was still telling the "that's what she said" jokes, except they were more cheesier this time, and they were better. But yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for some news on, like, there's an Office sequel or something, or that, like, something to do with The Office is coming back. After nearly 20 years. No. Yeah. The Office ended in 2013. So after 10 years of no word from The Office. I mean, to be fair, I'm only a few seasons away from actually finishing The Office now. No. I'm on season 9, but I'm really close to actually finishing The Office now. I'm only a few episodes away, like probably about 10 plus episodes left. Because recently I watched Andy's Ancestry, which basically went in depth on how Andy's ancestors were so-called slave owners, only because he was related to Michelle Obama. Which actually wasn't true. It was just Nelly pulling a prank on Andy, which was quite funny, to be fair. But anyways, I can't do that. I need some wheat. I need more. I need more sheep. And what is going on here? Why are these guys even here? I'm not supposed to be here. Why are there so many children? Jeez. Alright, you know what? These guys are gonna have to die. I'm very sorry. I just can't. The reason why they're doing this is because there's 2 beds in there. So basically they're trying to reach the beds. But seriously, there are a lot of children. I mean, look at this. There's 3 baby villagers, like, on these beds. You do realise all these beds are going to be filled up soon. Which is crazy. But anyways, I need yellow wool and I need black wool. Because remember, this is the star tower, which means that there needs to be a star. So, let me hop on in. Yeah, actually, if you're wondering where I got my sheep from, the different coloured sheep in my pen, I actually took 3 sheep from Bailey's pen. Don't tell him. I just borrowed them for good use. And wait, where did I get this? Where did I get the white wool from? Since when did I shave a white? Never mind. I can just use it to make more beds, and that's about it. Yeah, I'm not actually going to shear these sheep in here because I realised that their wool doesn't grow back because they can't eat mycelium. Not mycelium, podzol. That's what it's called. Oh. Fuck, man. So uncomfortable. I was actually going to have a shower this morning, but I just couldn't really be asked to have one. I might have one later at my dad's, but the likelihood of me actually having one will probably be 0. I'll have one tomorrow morning. How about that? I'll look refreshed and rather than not looking like I'm homeless. Yep. It still feels weird having short hair. Like, some people would say that by now I should have got used to it, but I actually haven't. Like, I still remember, like, I used to, like, pull my hair back like that and then just shake my head and it all be long, but, like, now that it's short, it just feels so weird. Like, it's almost like I'm used to having it this short. Right. Let me count out how much I need for the star. Okay, so black wool. I need just check and see if I've got enough. Because I've got more. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you know what? No, I'll do half and then I'll double it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So I need 62. I need 62 black wool. This is going to be intense, but yeah, if I can. Actually, how's my wheat doing? Yeah, my wheat's doing alright. Starting to grow. It's really good. But I need to get as many black sheep and yellow sheep as I can. Not that I'm trying to make a slave farm or anything, which that is definitely not what I'm trying to make. And I'm not saying that because I'm racist, I'm saying that because some people could misinterpret it as me enslaving the black sheep and favouring the rest of the colours, in which that is not true. Like, even though the yellow wool is needed more, I still think the black wool is still crucial to have. Wait, is that a cow? Was that a baby cow? Oh no, no. Yeah, so once I've got all the black wool, I'll know exactly what I need to do because I can make the outline. And also, it includes the eyes as well. Oh, for God's sake. Move! I need the little... Oh, I did it! Nice. Let me help you strip off naked by shearing the wool. Right, we need 62 and we're nowhere near half. Well, we are near half actually. 31. 31. It's actually going to be really difficult to build the star because the star, well, no, the tower's front face is 7 blocks long, whereas the star is a total of 16. Well, shit. I've got a better solution. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to hop on down here. I'm going to make a little pond. Where's the water at, man? See if I can make it. Oh, just about. I would have had to have risked 18 levels for that. So, Okay, right. Let's just so we're going to be creating the little pond. Okay, I've got to wrap up the stream soon, so let's do this as quickly as I can. Only because I actually need to set out. Okay, so this is facing north, so that when you look at it from the map, it's going to actually look like a star, which I'm very excited to see how it turns out. I'm actually really excited to see how this turns out, because yeah, it's a Mario star. If you understood what I meant by building a star. And there we go. That's it done. It's looking quite nice. I really like it. Alright, it's time to mine out the center areas and fill in any gaps that are not needed. And also, I need to figure out where the right, found them. So that's where the eyes go. And I've just realised that. Right. Hopefully, by the map view, things should look different. And better, even. Only because I just think it'll look better if I do it from map view. I'm not talking about Google Map View, don't worry. I'm talking about a different map view. Not Matthew, map view. Just make myself clear. But seriously, I need to wrap up the stream right now. Oh, that's correct. But this is giving me lots of dirt, so So this is doing me a positive. Yeah, that looks alright, to be fair. Now all we need to do is... Just kidding. All we need to do now is fill in all this area here and maybe work on some other areas that need to be filled. I mean, we could branch out a path to make sure that little island there is covered in grass. Or I could just wait until I get Silk Touch and then proceed from there. But there's only one better option, and it's to wait. I would laugh if someone came across this before I filled it with water and they were just like, what the hell is this? And then I'm just there like, oh, okay. You wasn't supposed to see this, but still, congratulations, you must die now. Right, there we go. Right, now, it's time to fill this baby up with water, or water. I hate it when the screen does that, where it shakes like when I try to run. Yeah, so even though it's 11 o'clock nearly, I need to set out at 11 o'clock so I can get there as early as I can. I could set out now and be super early, but still, I'm just wasting time at that point. I don't get paid for being there early. I get paid there for actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And can this screen stop shaking? For God's sake. This really is annoying me. Oh yeah, I got a new subscriber the other day. His name was Paul. He actually watched one of my streams. So thank you, Paul, if you're watching this later, or you're watching this now, even. Thank you. You have made me reaching my 1 million goal more, but not massively. I'm nowhere near a mil. I'm very far behind. All I'm going to say is, I will keep doing YouTube up until I reach 1 million subscribers. Once I hit a mil, you'll never see me again. You'll never see my face on the internet. Up until I either say that I'm coming back to try and reach 10 mil, or I just completely give up as a whole. Because I just know that I will be giving up YouTube for a while soon, I reckon. Like maybe this year might be the year where I quit YouTube, just along with everyone else. But for the time being, I'm going to try and stream as efficiently as I can, and I will make sure that I'll try my best not to quit, because I'm actually enjoying doing this. However, I am burning out, as I'm running out of ideas to do. You've probably noticed some of the titles have been getting a bit weird lately, like Star Tower, for the stream, Master of Farms, even though I wasn't really a Master of Farms. I kind of just built one farm and that was it. I left. I was done. Yeah, I'm starting to burn out a little bit. I'm aware, but either way, if I start a new world and just get rid of the old one, that could work, because it means I could just redo previous things, but giving them different names. But I'm not gonna. Also, I need a piss, so I'll be back. Right, yeah. Not going to be long now. I'm just going to stick all this in here. And yes, I do have glass, but I just can't really be asked to offer it. Also, my armor's going to break soon, so I better go, well, make use of this soon. Also, how come my helmet is so damaged, but the rest of my armor's fine? Surely my boots should be close to this durability, right? That don't make sense. Never mind. Nothing makes sense. You know what I want to do? I want to try and trap someone soon, and it's going to be probably one of the best traps I ever do, because what it will do is it will kill someone. I'm going to make sure it kills someone, because what I want to do is I want to design something that drops a player onto so it's unavoidable. So basically you'll fall, there'll be nowhere to place blocks, and the walls will be made from stairs. So if they try placing water, it'll go inside the stairs, and basically they'll fall onto a cactus, which will destroy all their items. It's not evil, it's just me being a genius. But the only reason why I want to do it is because I just want to see if anyone is naive enough to actually steal from me and to actually believe that there's diamonds. So by that logic, so what I'll start doing soon is I will be building, I'll be placing a painting on the wall there. So people will find it and then they'll jump through and they'll find it. Well, basically find the base. And then basically they'll be put through different tasks. And to be fair, I will award the player with diamonds if they pass everything. However, it's all about survival. So once they've grabbed the diamonds, you've got to get out of there fast. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the stream now because I've got to keep going. So yeah, thank you guys